So I wanted to come on here and give you just a little bit of Sunday night encouragement, Sunday evening encouragement to get you started on your week ahead. Because, here in December,
So
sometimes
I wanted to come on here and
sorry.
give you just a little bit of Sunday night encouragement, Sunday
Okay,
evening
how do I
encouragement
hush this?
to
Hush,
get you.
hush. Trying to hush myself up. So anyway, as I was saying, I wanted to come on here tonight and just give you a little bit of Sunday evening encouragement to get you started on the week ahead. Because in December, it can get really stressful. And people start to freak out over things that they wouldn't normally freak out over. So it's just traffic and everything. So I just wanted to remind you that you're a miracle. You hear about the miracle of birth, right? Well, you know what? We were all born, right? So that means we were a miracle because we and if you had kids, they're a miracle too. So you can pass this on to them. But if you were a miracle at birth because you know one of a gazillion sperms of your father is connected with one egg of your mother's, bada bing, you were conceived and then you lived in the womb, and then when you decided to come out, they cut off your food supply, and just like that. So and you came out with this bowling ball that came through your mother's uterus. You know what that feels like. I can imagine. And with flailing arms and legs on top of it, and maybe even a belly bigger than the head. So we were all miracles of birth. So why have we forgotten that? Think about it. You didn't stop being a miracle when you were born. You're still a miracle. You were a miracle when you were conceived. You were a miracle when you were born. And this is not a political thing, so please don't go there. But your birth was a miracle. The fact that you survived coming out of that canal and everything, it's an absolute miracle. And like I said, they cut off your food supply, and you're like crying and screaming, like, somebody feed me, for God's sakes. And you survived all of that. You survived coming out of that nice, warm, cozy, liquidy, watery place into this sterile world and hospital, probably, with all those bright lights beaming down on you. But somehow or another, as we grow up, we forget that we were a miracle at birth. So how can you take that miracle that you were then and bring it into today? Because you have not quit being a miracle. You are still a miracle. You were a miracle at birth. You're still a miracle. It's all a miracle. You can live your life. I think it's Albert Einstein who said, and I probably am paraphrasing because I'll probably butcher this, we can live our lives as though everything's a miracle or nothing is a miracle. Frankly, thinking everything is a miracle seems like so much more fun to me. And I love to think about that, I was a miracle, and I still am, because I'm still here. We're hanging out on this planet without falling off, this planet in the middle of space, and we're not falling off. And that's whether you think it's round or whether you decide to think it's flat. Either way, you're not falling off of it. So, we just had a ship go up, the Artemis with the Orion capsule. The Orion capsule landed today, 50 years to the day. It splashed back down 50 years to the day after the last time we landed on the moon, which is amazing to think it's been 50 years since we've been to the moon. But again, miracle, miracle, miracle. So many miracles, and everything you've ever done in your life is a miracle. So as you go through this week, I want you to think about that, remind yourself that you are a miracle. Look in the mirror and say, your name, you are a miracle. Like, for instance, I would say, Beverly, you're a miracle. Don't forget it today. And that's what I want you to say to yourself. Only use your name. Don't say Beverly. It's okay if you want to, but there's no sense in saying Beverly. Just say your own name, because you are a miracle. And I want you to remember that as you go through this next week, and with whatever's going on in it, you are a miracle, and you can overcome anything that life throws at you this week. Okay? So that's it. Just wanted to give you that little bit of encouragement, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Absolutely an abundantly magical, magical day. And I will see you later. Bye.